Welcome to this video on the availability cascade, a phenomenon that can cause people to believe things that are not based on evidence or logic. We'll explore why this happens and how it can be dangerous. What is the availability cascade? The availability cascade is a cognitive bias that occurs when a belief or idea becomes widely accepted simply because it is repeated over and over again. The more people hear about something, the more likely they are to believe it, even if there is little or no evidence to support it. This is also known as the illusory truth effect. Why does the availability cascade happen? There are several reasons why the availability cascade can occur. One is that people tend to rely on heuristics, or mental shortcuts, to make decisions. They may not have the time or resources to fully investigate a claim, so they rely on what they've heard from others. Another reason is the influence of social proof. When people see others around them believing something, they may be more likely to follow suit, even if they have doubts or reservations. This can create a feedback loop, where more and more people believe something simply because others do. One example of the availability cascade is the anti-vaccine movement. Despite overwhelming scientific evidence that vaccines are safe and effective, a small group of individuals has spread misinformation about vaccines causing autism. This misinformation has been repeated so often that it has become widely accepted in some circles, even though there is no evidence to support it. This has led to a decrease in vaccination rates and an increase in preventable diseases. Another example is conspiracy theories. Conspiracy theories often rely on vague or incomplete evidence, but they can be repeated so often that they become widely believed. For example, the belief that the moon landing was faked has been around for decades, despite overwhelming evidence to the contrary. This is a prime example of how the availability cascade can override evidence and logic. Why is the availability cascade dangerous? The availability cascade can be dangerous because it can lead to widespread belief in ideas that are not based on evidence or logic. This can cause people to make decisions that are not in their best interest or to support harmful policies. For example, if a false belief about a medical treatment becomes widely accepted, people may choose that treatment over one that is actually effective, leading to harm or even death. How to avoid the availability cascade? One way to avoid the availability cascade is to be aware of the phenomenon and to actively seek out evidence and alternative perspectives. Don't rely solely on what you hear from others, and be skeptical of claims that seem too good to be true. It's also important to be aware of our own biases and to be open to changing our minds if new evidence comes to light. We should be willing to question our own beliefs and seek out evidence that challenges them. In conclusion, the availability cascade is a cognitive bias that can lead people to believe things that are not based on evidence or logic. It can be dangerous when false beliefs become widely accepted, leading to harmful decisions or policies. By being aware of the availability cascade and actively seeking out evidence and alternative perspectives, we can make better decisions and avoid falling prey to this cognitive bias. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.